most part. But we'll see here how Kasane is going to be able to make it work. Again, they did pick it earlier. They lost with it, but it did make it significantly more difficult to push into Winter. So certainly not to be underestimated if it can get the kind of money it needs for the items. We shall see here.
Here you can see both teams are trying to get more information before they decide which rune to commit. You have TSM trying to wait for the bounty to place down some wards or at least scout out some heroes.
Have you seen this ward block before? Well, look at him. Look at what Ari's doing.
This is new.
This bounty hunter blocked both of the camp's top. I've never seen this. What? Against a PL?
I think it's for the Chen. He's doing it for the Chen.
Oh, yeah, okay. How many camps of his have they blocked? Puppy's blocked his own hard camp, and then the two top camps have been blocked right above the tier 1 tower. So 3 camps total blocked early, and I imagine Ari's going to look to body block a couple more here. That's sneaky.
Yep, bounty runes. Can he steal the rune?
Nope. No, he cannot. Spoiler alert. Let's range 2 apiece here at the out of the gates.
Points for effort, I always say.
Is that what you say? I've not known you to say that, Winter. So,
what am I known for then? You know.
You're known.
I probably shouldn't ask that.
Oh,
digging my own grave.
Well, we'll see. You're known. I'll tell you what, Winter. You're known for holding on. We had to wait for you to stop talking so we can start the game, but now we're here, ladies and gentlemen, for game number 2. And not to be confused, Secret did win game number 1. This time they have the mid lane Magnus, pardon me, against Bryle. But it is going to be a classic here, Winter. Puppy on the Chen. I'm excited for this, man. He got a pretty large quality of life change on that Holy Persuasion. You get like the bonus gold. So that personally excites me. But for now, Puppy, denied of all of his creeps, is going to have to revert to just what I call dumb Chen, where you just take Divine Favor and beat the crap out of the enemy support.
Yeah, why not? Universal hero, bro.
True. Honestly.
Circlet 3 branches, 4 branches.
And I mean, the bonus armor is going to do a lot of work as well against a hero like Ari, who's going to be mostly able to harass through physical. This is such a curious top lane.
It's so weird, man.
I suspect Kasane is going to get pretty good farm here, though.
Yeah, he should. I don't think the PL and Chen combination can really pressure to the Medusa to a point where she will struggle to get last hits. Medusa is also a hero that's really, really strong in the lane. So I like what TSM is doing a lot more this time around. Yeah, using the heroes that are much better in the lanes. They're trying to play simple Dota, draft strong lanes, and make the game easy for you.
Winter, let's look at mid lane for a bit, shall we?
No.
Right? Oh, what's wrong?
No. 11 and 4 and 5 and 0. You're telling me to look at the mid lane?
I mean that is a good point. I mean, we need to discuss this though. This is 2 times in a row now where Armel is breaking this early lead. I was gonna ask you, Winter. I would assume with Refraction and even the Sideblade spill, you might be able to at least hold your own as a TA in this lane.
You're asking a fellow support player.
That's true.
What do I know?
Well, you're the ex-pro, you know. So anything you say, everyone's gonna believe.
I don't want to be lying to everybody, but I do only play Lich.
Well, fair enough. I mean, for now, at least after that wave, Bryle is going to be able to double his CS as Armel went for the water rune refill. So let's go in a bit more swimmingly. Down bottom, though, is where I wanted to talk to you about, Winter, a little bit more. We've seen FBZ even on Boom, where they have not found too many wins against Division 1 tier opponents. He's always succeeded on the Timbersaw, though, right? I mean, talk to me a bit about this kind of a hero and how you see his lane going against a carry Void Spirit, which we saw fail spectacularly over in C. Did not look good.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of games where people use Void Spirit carry. Didn't work out well. I think I was a fan of one of the games where it was used in tandem with a Magnus, so you have Empower as a carry Void Spirit. But other than that, I feel like I generally don't really get a very confident thing with this Void Spirit being on the safe lane. I mean, I guess TA is like a very greedy win condition mid hero, so Void Spirit can sort of just play the game for the TA, you run around and gang. But it's really not the same as putting the Void Spirit mid and the TA on the safe lane. Because Void Spirit, you want levels quickly so that you can control runes, and upset the balance on the side lanes, you know, and you put him in a dual lane, that's gonna slow down his ganking a lot.
That's true. DZ as well, getting a little bit harassed here, but he's got level 2 reactive armor now and the Ring of Health. A big wand to back him up. He's going to be able to get that off right before they connect on the Aether Remnant. Keen move there by FBZ. Okay, I mean, this lane's starting to get really difficult, though. Tons of damage in between the two universal heroes. I mean, nearly 80 damage. You're pushing 80 damage right now on the Void Spirit, and 67 plus, of course, the sticky bombs on the Techie.
I mean, it's just techies, you know. I don't feel like any other hero would have provided the same result in what's happening right now in the lane. If you change it to, let's say, like a Lich or any other position 5 hero, I don't feel like the lane would become like this for the Void Spirit. The Void Spirit is having too good of a time.
And speaking of having a good time, it's our Mel twice in a row. At least not with levels. We're starting to see the gap close. Bryle able to collect on a little bit more CS, but there's still quite a little bit of a level discrepancy here in the mid lane. We'll see if that comes to a boil at the minute 6 rune. There's a skewer under tower, though. Mel does find Bryle. The block not effective here, and so it's just a good amount of damage.
Yeah, so a bit of just 5 minutes of farming for both sides so far in the laning phase. A 6-minute rune should maybe amp things up a little bit, but I guess if you're a TA and you pick up a rune, you're probably still gonna farm.
Yeah, maybe if it's a haste, you consider rotating, right? But probably not even. I agree. I don't know how much action we'll see, actually, to be honest. Both supports kind of just lingering in their lanes here. Puppey has found a couple of creeps, and actually they burned the mana for Kasane now. Could be first blood now, 5.5 minutes in. He's got a wand. He has a healing Lotus. We'll probably have to use both as Puppey looking to beat him back. Ahri now with some decent damage. That's all Kasane has left in the tank. Throws the blood grenade, will go down. Ahri at least collecting the kill in response. But it is a nice kill there in advantage for Secret.
If he turned a little bit faster, he would have gotten the XP for killing the Chen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay. Hastrun does go the way towards the Templar Assassin, by the way.
All right.
So that's bottled up.
He should try to gank, I feel like. Try to do something with the rune. Try to help his team.
Yeah, and check out the stacks, by the way, that Yamich has made. I think those are 2 double stacks already in the triangle. 2 heroes now down bottom, 2 supports, I should say, from TSM.
Oh, yeah. It would be nice if the TA finds it and steals it.
Oh, great disruption there. Can't cancel Sticky Bomb mid-flight. Oh, and 4 stacks now with the Shadow Poison. They're going to need to pop this wand. Even then, with the 5th stack, nothing's going to be able to save Whitemon. Hastrun active. They are now running the Templar over to this fight. No, she's going to actually divert into the triangle and farm some stacks.
Oh, guys, I'm popping Hastrun. Okay, we'll wait for you. Never mind, guys, I'm doing some stacks.
Never mind, I'm farming stacks. I mean, hey, this is not bad at all, though. Using the traps for vision, the triple stacks cleared out. Not bad.
Yeah. Gets a neutral item now.
It is just funny to see. Oh, Puppey! He's going to be able to get the Wisdom Rune.
Wow.
No one from TSM able to get there in time with
the
Whitemon
man with the true wisdom.
That's right.
Steals the rune.
You know what they say? No one is more wise than your father. And this is Father Puppey, isn't it?
Is that what they say?
You must listen to the wisdom of your father. Isn't that right, Winter?
Because my father holds a machete.
Hey, listen, you know, that's some form of authority.
Oh, my father is going on Medusa.
Yes, he is. Not again. See what they can do here. Good damage out from Puppey. The body blocks as well.
Not level 6 on Medusa.
Effective. Oh, but she has this phylactery and still enough mana to Mystic Snake. Man, I cannot believe this hero. She just tanks through that basically no problem. Does miss on that Mystic Snake bounce though, so it's not going to get free mana.
If everything is imbalanced, then nothing is imbalanced.
True. You're right. There's, by the way, a DD rune now into the bottle of Armel. The support's rotating not quite quick enough here.
Yeah, so according to our rune tab, it's haste and DD so far.
These are the 2 big action runes as well. Maybe Invis in this kind of a game as well. With the mag can be considered a bit of an action rune. But all the rest of the runes, I think, are not quite...
Farming runes.
Yeah, they're farming runes. Maybe shield. I don't know. Maybe shield.
If the TA gets a shield, oh, great, I'm going to do more stacks. You know, I'm a shield.
Pretty much. No one top, by the way. No one contesting the farm of Crystallis.
Nice disruption.
His farm going well as there is a disruption to save from the blast off Yamich. safe and sound here. This is pretty good play out from these TSM supports, though. They're just, in general, being quite big nuisances, aren't they?
Yeah, talk about your favorite thing. Look at the wards, man. They have everything covered. They see the stacks.
Dire's middle tower is
Blocking
under
the stacks
attack.
even.
I mean, TA is gonna like steal it, I feel.
Especially if she can take down this tower. Where is Secret? They need to try and defend this. FBZ rotates on in. Very limited
no
on the amount of
mana.
mana he has, but still able to assist here in the kill. As it is
He
going to be
has-
Ari who goes down.
He has Arcane Boot soon. Soon.
I mean, that's only a tier 1 tower taken down, though, into Armel. I think he's going to need to try and clear these stacks with the DD, and it is probably going to, yeah, skewer on over to buy some time.
Can they smoke right now and try to steal it on the TA?
I think
guess
they're too
not.
far. I think they're too far, Winter. Maybe they can try top lane instead, where Puppey has 2 Centaur Conquerors. That's right, he's fathered to twins, Winter. Kasane not getting nearly enough mana back from that Mystic Snake is simply going to be ran down. Has another
Lotus?
Healing Lotus. No way, right? Healing Lotus is going to save it. Okay, fair enough.
He forgot about his Lotus, I guess.
I think he just wanted to save it. I don't think he lives there. You know, Puppey, you know, eager to show off the twins. He's happy with them.
Dire's
Says,
No, you're
look how
probably
big
right.
and strong they've grown.
That's a pretty low chance of him
Radiant's top
surviving.
tower is
I would
under
have been
attack.
a dumbass player that clicked on the Lotus in the hopes of getting out alive and still die.
And in contrast, TSM, they've managed to hold on to, wow, 3 bounty runes down bottom that Tomato is going to pick up, as well as his double healing lotuses. So he's almost got a greater healing lotus already, which is pretty impressive. He hasn't been really pressured into popping too many of those. Action is top, however, where Ari does rotate under the sentry ward, though he's not going to really find anything. But Bryle's here now as well. Regen rune is going to at least full heal him. Do you see Secret defending this now? Are they going to defend any towers?
I think they
When-
should. Timber needs to come. Does he have a TP? Oh, he has no
Dire's top
TP.
tower
Oh, he has a
what?
TP now.
It's on cooldown. Oh, sorry, he does have TP, pardon me.
Yeah, he has occult bracelet. He should fight. Like, there's no way he doesn't fight here, right? I don't think they should give the tower.
Puppey, just
He's taking
marshalling
reactive
orders
charges.
for the team.
Radiant's
As there's the
taking
dust.
armor
They're going to
charges.
try and open up now onto Ari Armel with a skewer, with the RP. Ultimately, both unnecessary as Puppey collects the kill.
attack.
Oh my god, Puppey has a solar crest already.
Radiant's
What?
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
My goodness, this hero farms now.
I mean, look, like, this is weird, right? They're trying to make an aggressive play, and then the hero that's supposed to be initiating fights, the Void Spirit, he's farming bot. He's not the person involved in the push at top. And the TA, remember, a while ago, he came and tried to help with the push, but the actual hero should be the Void, and the TA should be farming, like what the Void is doing. So,
Would you say that then, because earlier you said FBZ is not top lane, would you say FBZ is doing the right thing here by mirroring the Void Spirit in that way?
I mean, it's more because the Void Spirit is doing the wrong thing.
Okay. Sure. I mean, that's something.
Because I don't feel like he should be standing against the Timber.
Radiant's bottom
I mean, it's,
tower
you're right,
is
you know,
under
FBC wants to stand against the Void because the Void can't do anything to him. And mid lane,
Skewer, Ari is going to go down. As Bryle comes out of the disruption looking for more. A nice techies blast off the mines, the explosions, the nukes are here. TSM have a first kill in the mid lane, pardon me. As
yeah,
they'll go
so
one for
now he
one.
has an Arcane Rune on the TA. I would say it's a fairly useful rune for TA.
Okay, now FBZ is fighting versus 2.
I mean, he's not dying. Let's be real.
He's not dying, but yeah, no blast off for 13 seconds. I think he's fine. Tomato really committing for this, though. Another sticky mine somehow does not latch.
Timado is the one dying,
Yeah,
not the
he-
Timber.
Wow, I mean, I know he had the double healing lotus. I'm just shocked he feels that aggressive. I suppose with the power treads and the echo saber, he is tanked. But against the pure damage, that's a risky move.
Yeah, that's why I feel like he shouldn't be here. Like, the Medusa wants to be in this lane because the Medusa and Timber is like 2 walls looking at each other. And the Void Spirit is not the wall. That's why you're not having a good time looking at the Timber. I just feel like they're not in the right position. Right now, you see the Medusa at top and the Void Spirit at bottom. It just doesn't feel right, you know? Like, the Void Spirit doesn't want to be here, so he's going to move with the Twin Gate. They're going to go top, try to open up the map. Alright, right now it feels correct when the Void Spirit is involved in the fights. But he's at 600 HP.
That's fine. He's got a great healing lotus. He's not going down anytime soon, Winter.
Okay.
What do you think? Puppy's gonna kill him? I don't think so. Tomato, his smoke breaks. Puppy.
This is
More
scary. Okay, they're not defending. Okay, fine. You're right.
I wonder if, I doubt it, but they also call puppy papi in Spanish, which also means father. And then he could be Mr. Worldwide Father, you know?
Oh, deny. The tech is denied. Oh no.
But he denied the room.
FBZ, he denied the tower in front of the timber.
Well, that... I mean, that happens now.
I guess it's not that
Yeah.
it's not that hard now. It's hard before when you
It's
had
hard
the
before, but this
40
Techie's is-
shit base damage.
And Techie's at 2 levels behind, by the way, on the Medusa, which, sure, it's an offlane Medusa who doesn't have a ton of stats, who has BOTs, excuse me? Kasane, he's got BOTs. He's going to look for the kill onto FBZ. They are rotating Timato down as well. They're so eager to fight here on TSM, but do they have the damage? They don't even have the control, Winter. What?
Yep. I mean, I feel like even if he lands the Aether Emerald, I'm not entirely sure if they can kill him.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, he's just so tanky
Just
between the
ignore him.
Vanguard,
Like
the
you said,
reactive armor, occult bracelet.
Medusa has travel, right? So you just let Medusa deal with this pesky timber. Your team goes to the other side, and she can travel to you. But they're still insisting on playing bot.
Blink reveal. Armel's gone for the blink early instead of rushing into the harpoon. Kasane quickly popping the ulti. Has still 10 more
Here
mana.
comes Brawl, he's TPing down.
They are trying to fight Puppy. Oh, they baited him actually. Yamich, he might get the machete for that one as they've caused the stun to miss. In goes now Whitemon as Tomato looking for the backlines. RP is out. The Hand of God heal keeping Secret alive through this fight as it's TSM who've committed slightly too far. They're underneath the TSM ward, but Secret looking for more as Tomato popping everything here to stay alive, but cut down by the Whirling Death.
Oh, defusal.
Kasane in for a rough time now, looking for the TP on out. I think he's going to be able to get out safe and sound, but a punishing fight there for TSM.
Yeah, this is why I feel like they should be playing top. They shouldn't be bringing heroes to the timber. You know, you don't want to be fighting the timber now. Your lineup has so much physical damage with the Void and the TA. You definitely don't want to be running into a fight where timber is already there in front, and you don't want to be going on the timber first. You know, you want to be playing away from the timber.
Definitely.
I mean, that's very strange. It's very similar to the previous game where, you know, during 14-15 minute mark, they were like playing on the wrong side. I mean, it's the same thing again.
Okay, and actually they're looking for Chrysalis now, as he does get the doppelganger.
Oh, they got the right
away.
one with the track?
They have the right one with the track as well. Into the river he goes. They missed the 8th remnant. They might not
1
need
second.
it though. Puppy trying to save him with the hurricane, but he can't get out in time. And now Puppy's tracked up. Armel's tracked up as well, but they have found Ari now underneath the tower. That's an easy kill here. TSM, are they doing it again? Winter, Puppy. He's got really no creep abilities here for some time though. Okay, Kasane nearby is going to throw the snake to disengage, and that's that.
I mean, this time it's a good trade. They got the carry in exchange for support, so they're happy. Right now, Templar has Blink, Dragonlance, so she feels like she really wants to try to take some good fights. Maybe open up Roche at some point. They're running into the Ancients. They're trying to get some good vision down.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Whitemon's
under
holding an
attack.
ops, figuring out where he should be placing this board.
And now, you know...
Radiant's
Oh, you're
top
talking
tower
about
is
wards, huh?
under
I
attack.
love wards.
Thanks to you, man.
It's important, isn't it? I mean, it can really kind of... I think for me...
welcome to the most important part of the game. Let's
It's
talk
true.
about the ops, Winter.
Well, here's why, Winter, right? Here's why I think it's important. Because I am a 6K scrub, right? I don't know anything that the pro players really want to do.
Hey.
All right? You are an ex-pro, so you have some insight. But for me, all I can tell all I can tell that players want to do, it's just what they put down on the map, how they ping, what items they build up. And wards, to me, indicate so much of what a team wants to do, where they want to play
Agreed.
around.
Yeah, agreed.
I think for us, it's like the windows into what a team is kind of trying to think. For now, both teams quite eager to fight around this mid lane. Oh, but Armel finds the TA. They're going to need a little bit more. Kasane trying to save the blast off as well. TSM, they're just charging in. The RP trying to disengage here. Puppy, Hand of God heal is not nearly enough as FBZ. Oh, he's got them all in the chakram, but even with the Whirling Death, it will be his own death. And he is going to assume here. Yamich underneath his tier 2 tower, trying to stop them from diving, but it's TSM running down Secret here in the mid lane.
Yeah, they have 5 heroes. PL wasn't there. He didn't decide to TP. And it's probably the right choice. Because I feel like even if he TPs there, fight was probably already over. There's no way Secret could have turned things around. So he just decides to stay top and farm.
And look how quickly TSM just move in. I mean, this for me is a pretty good
with
good
a
turnaround.
stone gaze initiation.
Yeah, the
Not
stone
something you
gaze
expect.
initiation, a blast off initiation. I mean, really, they're initiating off of Secret finding an initiation. It's a counter initiation. But Winter, what I really like about this is that compared to last game, it's united. You know, sure, maybe you would have made a different call. You can argue that, but at least I'd rather see TSM making a move as one, just getting in there. Leroy Jenkins this fight, right?
Win together, lose together.
Exactly. Win together, lose together, stay together, slay together, I believe they say. And that guy's playing again. Can you believe it? Winter, how come Seb can keep playing but you can't? What's up with that?
Why are you doing this to me? Why? I'm just not good, you know? I can't click my buttons. Everybody complains.
That's fine, Winter. BZ getting a big stack here. So it seems like, I almost call it boom, Secret rather, are going to try and prioritize a little bit more farm there. How do you feel about this Timbersaw Ag Scepter? I don't know. I'm just not convinced about this item.
I don't like it, if you ask me.
Yeah. Why not?
I rather build eggs, because people can just ignore you in the team fights and you don't do damage and you just spend a bunch of gold and not
Wait,
being
sorry.
useful.
You don't like Timbersaw Ags, so you would rather build Ags?
Oh, sorry, no. The flamethrower. The shard.
The shard. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Right, I see that.
You're making me
Oh,
confused
wait,
now.
wait, look at this. Well, Roche is going through the gate on like no HP. Oh my goodness, TSM. They've just gifted Secret a Roche.
Bottom tower.
Is it
Oh,
Christmas?
That is the... I cannot believe TSM missed the call on that. Winter, what have we just seen?
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Roche going through the gate says, all right, TSM, I've had enough of this. And now Secret, I mean, thanks to no doing of their own, have got the advantage. They've got an Aegis on Armel. What in the world?
Shit happens, you know. What else can I say?
Dire's middle
That Roche was on like 800 HP. That's absolutely hilarious. I can't believe what we've seen.
You better believe it.
Only in professional Dota, huh? Only NA Dota can deliver on such a move.
I thought
so
people just say only in SEA things like this happen. Oh, I guess
Well,
they have SEA players.
They have an SEA player and they're an NA org, so you know we'll take it, Winter. We will take it for now.
Busy.
TSM.
He's alone.
He is alone, but can they really catch him? 4 years
He's
here.
tracked.
There's the track vision.
Oh, TSM, they're desperate. They just gave away Aegis. They want something in return.
They need something. They're hungry for it, Winter. Tomato now, he's in on the 8th, the Remnant. Crystallis is here, though. There's a tier 1, so Secret, it's not unreasonable for them to fight around this. Not to mention, FPZ is really tanky, so yeah, good luck taking him down. Secret, looking maybe now for the counter initiation. They've got this ward here on the cliff that they can look to try and fight around.
Smoke?
It's TSM.
They wanna
Very
run
eager
in?
to fight it. Boys, you just lost the Roche, don't you remember? But maybe they can still get the jump. Puppy, his smoke breaks. Ari's still invis as it's Puppy who is going to get gone on here. They need to burst him before he gets off the mech. They can't do that, but they will still be able to kill him. The RP catches 2! Unbelievable! Brile already down. Oh no, Brile's still alive. It's Tomato who goes down. They are at least managing to save the mid-TA just for a couple more seconds, getting the blink out. Another disruption though here as TSM, they have just bitten off far more than they could chew into.
TSM is definitely crumbling. Bounty? Okay, dust ends, so at least the bounty is gonna survive. Oh no, there's another dust being put in his inventory at BZ. He wants to go.
No, he can't. He can't possibly. Although, well, maybe he'll try now.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Mid tower taken down in the meantime as we were on the line.
TSM, that's so surprising that they're deciding to fight against the Aegis. Like the normal thing, you would assume that, oh, enemy gets Aegis, sure, be fucked up, then we just have to wait out the Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Or at least go for pickoffs, don't go for team fight.
Look, I would completely agree.
That would be
I was just as surprised as you to see that kind of a move. I mean, they get Puppy, like that's the right way you want to be starting these fights, I have to imagine, right? Taking down one of the supports, but
then you blew your spells on the support, you know, which he actually had buyback to use Hand of God. And he didn't even have to use it to win the fight.
well, So far, it's an incredible start, honestly, for the side of Secret, as they have managed to bounce back after some, well, not too difficult lanes here, honestly, I'd have to say.
Okay, so what can TSM do right now? What kind of item timing? I'm really not so sure what are their very clear timings, because your Medusa is going for all this utility items, I would say that. So your timing has to come down with the Void and the TA. They need to get to a certain stage of the game where they can out-carry the PL, which I feel like it's probably not going to happen. As PL just it's going to out-carry them when you get to a stage where he has heart. He's going to get his Aghanim's first. And then when he gets to his heart, I feel like you can't kill him, and in the team fights he just keeps throwing the lances at you. You're going to lose your mana as Void Spirit and TA, and then you can't fight.
And it's difficult to fight, you know, the repositioning here proving to be
they have no good ways of dealing with the illusions, you know, in the team fight. Like the PL sends the illusions in, then what? You pop Stone Gaze, you can do it one time, sure, and then he goes out, the next fight, he comes back in. You have to run.
You know, Winter, you know what I absolutely love is that when you say "and then," it's like you know that there's just no more. There's no answer. It's just a lovely thing. We'll see what TSM can do to try and figure it out. For now, Bryle, I think going for this Blink Hurricane Pike, I'd say it's the right move though, right? Now having all this repositioning to try and get yourself into a better way to fight.
They need to blow up the Shadow Demon. I feel like Shadow Demon is the first hero they have to kill. You need to get a vision, good ward, or you track him with the bounty. You find the bounty hunter has to be very, very clear who he needs to find first, the SD or the Chen, those two heroes. I would say the SD is the first person I would definitely want to get first and give vision to my Void, and they come in, burst the SD, and then only you decide whether you should take the fight or you should just run away.
Got it. Yeah. Well, we'll see now how Secret are going to try and make that decision in this fight. They do smoke up now. Smoke breaking. Armel finding the skewer back. That's a nice jump here onto Whitemon, who is a lot harder to kill. That reactive taser. They're leaving the PL illusions, but it's finally Yamich from the low ground with the Shadow Poison to get the job done. Not bad.
Yeah, so right now, they're just trying to kick TSM off the map. PL is really, really strong with his Aghanims that he just recently picked up. He's going for a heart next.
Yeah, and they're onto Puppey. Not only are they going to kill him, Winter, they'll take down all of his children. Father Puppey.
Yeah, so right now, they're just trying to kick TSM off the map. PL is really, really strong with his Aghanims that he just recently picked up. He's going for a heart next.
Yeah, and they're onto Puppey. Not only are they going to kill him, Winter, they'll take down all of his children. Father Puppey is going to need to get that.
Grandchildren or children?
Yeah, grandchildren.
I would assume his teammates are the children and the creeps are the grandchildren.
Okay, you know what? I like that. Actually, I like that. What about when he picks up the Ancients? If he gets the, what is it? It's a talent now. Isn't
Ancestor.
It? His ancestors. Pardon me, it's the shard. Holy Persuasion allows you to take Ancients here. Down bottom, by the way, looking for another quick pick off here. They will be able to get through Yamish. FBZ now without much support. We'll see what he can do. Really nuking through Whitemon though, but coming back down into a world of pain. No, actually. Another mine's detonating underneath him. FBZ still very tanky, however. We'll see against 4 if he can continue to tank. Armel ready to jump back in, as is Chris.
Oh, he missed!
RP, no! Armel finding out that it's quite difficult to get the job done as Bryle did last game. That's going to mean FBZ goes down as Crystal is bailing out of this fight. They do catch him on that Yule Scepter though. Aether Remnant not going to find him as Crystal is trying to avoid it. They find the real one, trying to pump in the damage here, isolating the 1PL illusion. Gets up another Doppelganger. I don't think he's making it out alive in Winter, and he will not. Bryle with a double kill, and it's Secret who flubbed the counter initiation. Tomato too fast there on the Dissemblate. They will crumble.
The Timber kind of baited his team, especially the PL in. The PL felt like, oh, maybe I can do something here. You know, the Timber is taking a long time to die. Just maybe, you know.
I have to agree. Ari's positioned pretty far back here,
is under attack.
looking for that 28-minute wisdom rune. He will be able to take that right underneath the nose of Yamich. That's always annoying, isn't it?
This
You just
guy
have to
is-
dust. You just have to dust preemptively now.
This guy is actually so annoying.
I agree.
I feel like he could also play Slug Possible and be this annoying.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All those heroes that can utilize vision and abuse it. I mean, obviously it's harder to execute it as Slug, but for Bounty, it's pretty straightforward. You run around, you're invis, you kill couriers, you steal as much runes as you can, you give your team information. But on the downside, you're a lot more weaker in the team fights when it comes to 5v5.
Yeah, definitely.
TSM, they're coming top here. They're bringing the numbers. Secret, I feel like they probably should try to fight under at least their observer ward. If they want to take a fight here in front of the tower, they need to place an observer. Okay, they don't have the observer ward here. TSM has a high ground observer ward here, so they should be the ones hugging this ward.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Okay, never mind, they're just backing off. Rosh might spawn in 50 seconds, so they're probably trying to get Rosh for real this time.
I like how you specify for real this time.
Okay, never mind. TSM, they're gonna run in. Kasane?
Yeah, they're running in. Kasane, well, able to at least assist in the kill against Puppey. There's going to be now the skewer back. Kasane in deep, but has the stone gaze now as the rest of TSM jumping on in. That's Timato already committed heavily here. Oh my goodness, did you see the harpoon damage? Barely got to see him there. Big, quick kill. And it's TSM with a couple more pickoffs. That is going to allow them to try and finish off Roche if only he was home, Winter.
He'll be home right now. I mean, I swear, if this happens again,
No way. It can't possibly.
I mean, imagine if you're the players and it happens to you twice in a game.
No. I mean, they'd have to take 4.5 minutes, Winter. Come on now.
Wouldn't you say that it's probably that one of the more demoralizing things if that actually happened? Like you're trying to kill Roche, you didn't look at the time, and then the Roche runs away. Enemies camping on the other side of the twin gate, and they get the Roche.
I mean, let's rank them, right? What is the most embarrassing in this patch? Is it A, being level 5 like 21 minutes into the game and not getting the Wisdom Rune? Is it B, losing Roche the way TSM have lost it, but then, you know, they bounce back, they got the next one? Or is it C, dying to the Tormentor as a core? What do you think?
D, not picking up Aegis.
That is pretty embarrassing.
Do you forget what happened in SE?
That's true. I mean, that's true. Boom was on that team. RPZ was on that team.
He knows.
He knows. He knows.
Just can't forget all these things, you know. You think that, oh, they're pro players, you know, it's probably not gonna happen, you know. And then stuff like that happen, and then you're not surprised anymore. Surely they're getting paid to play Dota. Surely they'll remember.
Surely they will remember, of course. Well, for now, it's TSM who are going to, you know, bring it back down to basics. Seems like they're quite happy to slow this game down just a little bit. Timato, they did lose his courier, so he's about to finish off his Daedalus. He's got the recipe, it's just in his stash. No courier to deliver it to him, so plenty of damage there. Nullifier and now a full Deso on this Templar with the Aegis to back her up for another 3.5 minutes, Winter. So they will smoke up and look for a pick-off. Good wards, though, by Secret on their own side of the map. This won't be super easy for TSM. They have to be careful of overextending, especially now that Armel has just finished up his AC. That's his second aura now alongside the Crimson. I guess Crimson's not really an aura, but it kind of is, right?
Aura item. Let's consider it as an aura item.
I agree.
Wait, so the Medusa decided to become a Medusa.
I guess she did. I mean, someone's got to deal with the PL, right? And that's the beauty of having a good laning stage and a good early game, is that you build this Mjolnir, you get level 25, you know, and you're a solution to PL.
Yeah, I think it's the right call.
I agree. Especially because Crystallis has, you know, fallen a little bit behind in farm, speaking honestly. I mean, Secret, they have not found teamfight wins. They haven't been able to, you know, really get too much safe space for Crystallis to farm. He's been eager to join fights. Now finally has Heart, but no Butterfly yet. So he's still very vulnerable here, especially as Kasane. Oh, I thought he was just going to run in and Stone Gaze again, honestly. Not this fast. Not too fast.
Yeah, Kasane and the Dusa.
Oh, Armel does not connect there on the Harpoon.
This Dusa is going to be very, very difficult to run past you. You ideally have to ignore her. If you're a Secret, you need to try to run past her, go to the back line, get the supports first, if you can. The Techis, the bounty. But if the Medusa is doing so much damage right now, then it kind of makes it hard to ignore her. So your Shadow Demon has to try to prioritize disrupting the Medusa now and using the illusions to your advantage.
Using the illusions. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually.
Then maybe if you create enough chaos with the disruption illusions, your Magnus can get a good RP off.
Yeah,
just maybe.
Or just, you know, allow the PL to exist in these fights. I think with Heart, it's a better chance now. Still a lot of damage though. On the side
but
of
then
TSM.
when I say his timing is the Heart, that was when I assumed the game was going to go better, you know. Now that they took 2 bad fights, so the Heart timing kind of doesn't feel as strong anymore.
Right. I mean, I'd say it's now Butterfly, you know, is probably his next big moment.
Yeah.
But as you say, it's still pretty far away, to be honest.
Like, if you imagine the game going like 50, 60 minutes, sure, I can still see the PL being able to outscale and outcarry the Dusa in a very long, drawn-out engagement. But TSM, they don't want the game to become that long. They're trying to force things right now. They have the Aegis, but for 30 seconds only.
They get the Fortify out at least. Now, it's the first Tier 3 tower Secret would lose, so they'd have another Fortify to save the barracks. BZ, complete Ag Scepter, complete BKB now. That's a fresh 9-second one.
You know what? I think they should give up the barracks if they feel like the fight is not going to be good and it's no point throwing bodies at the barracks. I think they should be maybe ready to consider those things. Because I feel like if you're in their shoes, you want to drag out the game as long as possible, and even if it means giving up your racks to buy time for PR to get more items. At BZ, he has a gem. He's standing in front. He's a bait.
He is the bait. But he's a bit too far to be effective bait. You know, you need to be able to catch it right away, don't you?
Level 20. He wants his 20.
He'll get it here. But magic resist, I suppose, this game. Do you need the magic resist? I don't know.
I think it's kind of nice, though, the magic resist. I don't know.
I guess it nearly doubles the chakram slow. All right, yeah, that's pretty valuable.
That's good, too, in the team fights.
I just don't know how much. I mean, that's a lot of magic resist, though. But how much is it going to really do? What magic damage are you blocking? A little bit of the Void Spirit, but I'd say it's mostly physical now.
The Techis.
Medusa.
Dire's middle tower.
The bombs, the mines.
Yeah. That's a good point.
The phylactery Medusa.
Phylactery.
Yeah, with the chain lightnings, man.
Yeah.
Those things hurt.
Okay. Okay. And you know what? He is going to take that 20 talent. You're right, Winter. See, look, you still know a thing or two.
I have, 300 games of Timbersaw?
That's right.
I mean, the old Timbersaw, okay, not the new one.
What I was going to say is even a broken clock's right twice a day, my friend. You have that saying here in Malaysia? I assume yes.
No.
Oh.
I'm afraid not.
That's okay. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of this this bounty hunter shard now. He's casting Shadow Walk on Timato. That's a stun when he auto attacks out of it. I mean, there's a gem on Secret, so it's not too effective now.
Yeah, that's actually very useful in the fights.
Yeah. Even if you just kind of...
Range attack stun.
Yeah. That'll do. I mean, right before you get your Mel's hit bash, as Bryle takes down the Tormentor. I think they all have shard. So do you get anything if you kill Tormentor? You just XP or something? What do you get for that? Nothing, I guess.
Gold refunded or something?
I don't know. Honestly, I should know that, but I don't.
Dota is just there's too many things, you know. I mean, when you get an extra X from Elk, he refunds you the gold if you already
That's
have
right.
it.
The same thing with the
you
third Roche.
Probably would say that if you do it for the shard, it's the same thing, gives you money. But I don't know. I mean, Dota is sometimes you feel like that should be normal, and then it's not.
Well, you know, Winter, like I like to say, Dota is a game of rules, but it's mostly a game of exceptions.
Nice one.
Yeah. For now, I think it's TSM who is ruling in this game so far. Up 6K, Winter, without Aegis, as Roche could be spawning now, and it's a medium timer Roche. 1 minute until he's back up. Teams, of course, won't know this.
Is this the third Roche already?
This is third Roche, that's correct. Remember, TSM almost got the first one and then let Secret have it. They were like, you guys, we don't need it. It's a true BM move, honestly. You remember Midas mode? That's like a Midas mode challenge right there.
Give your opponents the Roche when you already had it down to 10% HP.
That's right. Let them take Roche. And they did.
No, the true Midas mode challenge will be take Roche down to 10% HP and tell your opponent to take it.
Well, I mean, I guess Secret kind of just lucked their way into that, didn't they? It's like the equivalent of someone falling into a hole and then accidentally finding gold down there, you know? They did it to themselves, basically.
It's running into some hidden treasure.
Yep, that's right. You know what? Honestly, TSM, they've got a chance. If they are top right as Roche spawns, they can almost kill him, and then he'll run down bottom. They could, TSM Winter, they could do the funniest thing right now.
Right,
But
they
they
force a BKB.
They won't.
So
Instead,
time to check the Roche now.
Yeah,
you
Roche
force the
spawns
Timber
top,
BKB.
and he goes back down bottom. He does switch his inventory now, so he's got the Ag's Blessing. I'm not sure exactly how that triggers, because sometimes, like, if you start doing damage to him, he'll keep whatever he spawned with, but it immediately
really?
changed. Yeah, yeah. You can tell the item changed because it took the refresher shard out of his inventory from the third slot, and it gave him the Ag's Blessing in the fourth. It's kind of curious like that. But that's not important now.
I also wonder if you should also plan things around whether your lineup needs the X or the refresher shot.
I would say, Winter, it's much more valuable to have the Aegis, but we'll see here as a fight.
Yeah, that's true
is
too.
About to kick off. Crystallis looking for the right kind of initiation here. As they have actually found the Medusa with the disruption. That's a lot of illusions. RP!
No!
Armel, what do you RP? Armel RP and his inner demons here as he's taunted back now in by them. Ari falling low, the stun does manage to actually find the PL. Whitemon popping off with the bombs now. Is the Crystallis in trouble? No, he's going to get away in time. And actually, it's FBZ doing tons of damage here off of that Scepter. They have managed to find another disruption off of Kasane. The illusion's doing work here, but it's Puppey turned into stone. It's going to be Puppey killed off by the arrows. Support's down for now, but look at Bryle in trouble, being ran down by Crystallis, able to get through those refraction charges with ease. Kasane now, he's going to be the last to fall.
As
TSM, they will lose 3 only in exchange for Puppey.
They don't even need the RP, man.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Zero man RP still win team fights. PL runs away from the initial burst of damage, regens on the side with the heart, comes back in. The Shadow Demon illusions does a ton of damage. Easy fight, and obviously the Timber Saw as well in the middle of everything.
Yeah, in the meantime, it's going to be TSM who make that secret, pardon me, who secure the Roche. And Winter, it's a big Ag Scepter for them. Yamich, who has a Mantis style. Am I seeing this right?
What? Is this Amar?
Why does he have a Mantis style? Well, it doesn't matter. He's got Ag Scepter now as well for free.
Is he a universal hero? No?
Nope.
So you want to dispel?
But Winter, why?
Shrek?
It's so weird.
I think he just wants the move speed, the Yasha from it. Because the move speed is nice on a positional hero, like SD.
Yeah.
So, but why wouldn't you just get Kaya Sanj, right?
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower is under attack.
That's a wild one for me. I can't lie. That's
Disrupt
really...
disrupt your Manta illusions to bait the enemy. Why do you even want to do that? You can just disrupt yourself. I don't know, man.
That's a weird one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Manta style on the disruptor. Sorry, on the Shadow Demon. That'd be even probably weirder on disruptor. I don't even.
Dude, it's I swear it's as weird as on Shadow Demon as disruptor.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, that's certainly a weird one.
Just
I don't
when
know.
you think this series it can't get weirder, first you see a Roche getting gifted to the enemy, then you see a
Wait.
team fight where a team that drafted Magnus misses the RP, still destroys the team fight,
And then
and a Manta support.
and a Manta on Shadow Demon of all supports. I mean, it's not like a Manta. You know, I don't know who would be reasonable with a Manta. Like Ench, I guess, is like not crazy.
No man, Ench Manta, no. Just no, please. Stop giving the people ideas, man.
Look, it's a weird one, I'll admit, but maybe not the craziest thing ever.
You
And now
see somebody
Chrysalis,
in
you
your
know,
pub with a Manta queued up on Enchantress. Oh, thanks to Seek and Strikes. It's
yeah,
my build now. It's the
me.
standard build.
It's me. I got to 6K using Manta style. It's like the Shaggy
Don't
post
lie.
on Reddit. Divine Rapier Rush is chill. Just do it, man. Yamich now, I mean, he's fast, man. I can't deny that, but it's just I am questioning his methodology
Wait till he
here.
gets yields as well. He has ninja gear now too. 450.
Yeah, he's zipping around these fights, getting a Blink Dagger next. And Secret, you know, not out of the question that they win this game, but the thing that is scary is that in this next fight, Winter, Kasane is a core. I mean, he's a core right now. He's got Butterfly, he's got the MKB, he's got Mjolnir, and most importantly on this Medusa Winter, we have Split Shot now uses modifiers. So PL, his game is going to be rather difficult.
Just
Even
wait for the Shadow Demon to carry the fight.
That's right, with the Manta style, and we'll see how it pops off now. Bryle keen to... Oh, no, Bryle actually blinking defensively as Tomato kicks off the fight by murdering Puppy. That's a good one, as Chrysalis is starting to struggle now versus the damage of Kasane. Oh, the RP, Winter, it's a thing of beauty, but they can't get any kills, and look, now they're turning it! The cleave damage out from the Templar Assassin. It's massive as Kasane can just be a brick wall for the side of TSM. He's taken down, though, by the battering ram that is Chrysalis, as all of a sudden, just like that, the team fight turning on its tail. Tomato jumping back on in.
Oh, buyback,
There's gonna be
Medusa.
buyback number 1 out from Kasane, and he's got BOT, so he's back in the fight instantly. Yamich has Manta style still, so he still has a huge power spike in this fight, but it's Chrysalis who's awkwardly on the rails here. Yamich stuck inside now in this little well here. I don't think he makes it out alive as Bryle lays into him. Tomato looking to cut the backliners, but he's instead being cut down by the illusions of Chrysalis. Kasane now off the buyback, really starting to dish out some damage. It's a bit too much. As look at the illusions on the backlines. Bryle as well has cut down an additional core. FBZ down for the count as Chrysalis, lucky to get off another cast of the Doppelganger. Armel Winter, he bought back for this. He needs to try and get something, but he's running into his own death now. Chrysalis with the heart regen, eager to continue fighting for more, but this is a core Dusa at this stage. She is not an offlaner. You need to be careful fighting into her. Buybacks for buybacks. Gems on the deck as the couriers will be able to retrieve 1 for 1.
So now they land the RP and they lose the fight. The last time they didn't land the RP and they win the fight. So this must have been the deciding factor. Don't land your RPs, then you win the fight.
It just powers him up, man. He gets better.
Yeah, I mean the difference is when they RP'd the Dusa, she got her Stone Gaze off. So the Timber, he couldn't do anything, you know. He couldn't unload his damage onto the RP.
Mm-hmm. And just ended up being too difficult for him there, honestly.
I mean, Yamich is really, really important in the team fights right now. He can't afford to die. He needs to get his disruption. I think his first disruption was on the Void Spirit.
It could have been, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he probably has to exclusively only disrupt the Medusa right now to win the fights. So he has Bongo Boots right now, so even more move speed.
Even more move speed on the Bongo Boots. Okay, so
Just wait till he gets the use, man.
I mean, this game is gonna start to get pretty crazy here, isn't it? I mean, we'll see.
It is
now
already
as-
crazy.
I mean, look, I agree. I cannot believe this Manta style is so casually a thing.
Dude,
I
have you forgotten what we've seen so far? One team hits Roche to 10% HP, gives it to the another team. The team that misses the RP wins the team fight, and when they land the RP, they lose the
They
team fight.
lose the team fight. I mean, it's because they didn't get Brile, honestly, and he was just started pumping in the damage. I think there's too many cores. It's too spicy. Fair enough.
Generation.
A fair point, I would say, Winter, but let a man enjoy some Dota, you know? For now, I choose to be surprised. What is the law of the surprise? Miss the RP to confuse your opponents? And then you win the fight. I mean,
Scanning.
we'll see how this one's going to be able to go, as it is a secret now. Smoking up, trying to maybe contest this bottom part. Yep. Winter, we're going to need to... You're spitting all this knowledge, but unfortunately the stream can't hear you. If you can get reconnected there. Let me know if you need help, my boomer friend. Oh, no, Winter, not the Discord call, Winter, the VMix call, you silly. Winter. Oh. Oh no, guys. We'll see if he can figure it out. TSM for now. They're the ones smoked up, looking to get aggressive, but again, it's just so awkward until we do hit this next Roche point. Neither team really too eager to look for a fight outside of the base. There we go. 50 minutes now. Secret feeling like they want to make a move. 2 minutes until Roche spawns now. Secret moving fairly confidently here, but do want to take things easy. Now, it's just hit 50 minutes, so teams know that Roche is definitely going to spawn and go down bottom. That means it's another Ag's blessing for the victor, but of course, the greatest spoil of them all, that Aegis, is going to end up being really important here. Ahri was scouted now. You do have a global vision on the contents of both Lotus Pools, so they knew someone was here, but they couldn't quite catch him in time. Welcome back, Winter. This game on a knife's edge now.
Did I miss anything important?
No, team's jostling over position now for the Roche pit, as it's not up yet, but in this window, Winter, both teams are going to know that it's going to spawn down bottom, and that's where he's going to go down as well. That's where this fight's going to go down.
Who has the better vision right now? Do they have any high ground ward around this area? So Secret has a ops on the twin gate.
Winter, oh, they have two, actually, funny enough.
Oh, two?
Yamach and Puppy putting down redundant wards. Okay, they've maybe found a pick-off as it's kicking off. No, Yamach, oh no! You actually got the disruption off! Okay, now the fight's turning. RP used, but no immediate follow-up out from the side of Secret means this fight's really awkward for them. Tomato starting to pump in the damage as Yamach, hexed up, trying to live a bit longer, will be taken down. That's Secret now taking this fight without both of their supports, and perhaps next without FBZ, but Chrysalis, he's into the fight, trying to take down Ahri as Armel trying to pump out the physical damage as well, but that's FBZ now down for the count as Secret losing this fight, being beaten back. Armel trying to TP out. He's got no buyback, but will at least be able to make it out alive for now. TSM have not lost a single hero here, Winter, and they're eager to chase for more. Chrysalis, he stopped to farm the camp. He thinks he can turn and try and take this fight versus Tomato, but Tomato has the dispel, missed on the scythe device, allows Chrysalis to get out of here in time. Chrysalis with his 25 talent now is going to be able to evade basically the entirety of TSM, but certainly cannot fight alone versus the entirety of TSM, so will have to disengage.
That was very, very strange, right? They placed the observers on the twin gate, and they decided to walk down to the Lotus area, Lotus pool, to take a fight. I mean, the normal thing that you would expect happens, you place the ward on the twin gate, and then you try to hover around that area and maybe have one hero stand on the high ground and wait for the opponent to run over.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It was kind of a weird move to make. But
You could even send the PL to try like solo Roche. And just the other heroes all standing outside and just waiting for the right wait, what? They are not picking up. Are
What
they
if
just
they no,
leaving it to the Dusa? Okay,
They're
fine.
gonna give it to the Dusa. Kasane is the carry now. It's just that easy, Winter. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm nervous, you know, looking at the whole game, you know. I told you I'm not even gonna be surprised if it happens.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Come on, Winter. You got to give them more credit than that. Certainly, they can't let you down that much.
After giving the Roche to enemy at 10% HP, I don't know what to expect anymore, man.
They're going to be fine, Winter. TSM, it's taken them 53 minutes, but now all three of their cores here are extremely farmed. And Aegis in Kasane's inventory. And Aegis, by the way, and Kasane, who's using it to farm the jungle for now, because he's trying to go, Winter, for the Shaggy strat, the NA. You can take the player out from NA, even if he's Russian, and he's still going to go back for the Juice strategy. This Divine Rapier, I think he's going to buy it. I think he's just going to stone cold buy this Rapier, Winter. There he goes. Oh, he doesn't have gold. He doesn't have enough money for it, though. Oh, wait.
It's on
no,
the
he
ground.
bought two relics.
He
No,
bought two.
sell one of the relics. Sell the relic. Sell the relic, my friend. Okay, he did it. He did it in time. Okay, that's fine. He got confused there because he had a full inventory.
Look,
he
man, I'm not even surprised anymore.
It's fine. He almost just lost to 1,600 golds, but it's okay. He saved it. And I believe that's bots 2 purchased. The thing is, Winter, Armel has also bought out. He has a swift blink now. He thinks more physical damage will fix this for him. The thing that's awkward about this is that even though he's paid his toll in terms of his dieback timer, he has no buyback because he's bought out for this item. So he needs to get it right. I mean, there's just no room for error anymore.
They need to get a skewer on the Dusa onto at least the tier 4s and maybe move him into
the fountain.
The fountain if you can. And what TSM needs to do is pre-cast Aether Remnant on top of the Dusa.
Yeah. And they also need to... Yeah. I think Yamich is going to need to explain himself as well on this Manta style purchase. Did he maybe he was trying to type something else and then he accidentally bought Manta? Maybe he was trying to buy a Mantle of Intelligence and then bought a Manta style. It happens to the best of us, you know? Come on.
He's just trying to be Amma, right? Amma likes the Mantle of Intelligence,
but
and he likes
why on the Shadow Demon? Just you disjoint projectiles, I guess, and then you can maybe cast Disruption. Maybe that's it, honestly.
I told you it's a 10% move speed. Why don't you believe me?
Because why don't you just get
a Yasha?
Yeah.
But he wants a Dispel.
Okay.
What more do you want me to tell you? He wants a Dispel and he wants the move speed.
You're right, Winter. Honestly, I can't blame you.
I mean, this guy, look at the heroes that he likes to play. He likes to play Pugna. Pugna is a fast hero. And now on a slow hero, he's trying to have Pugna's move speed. I'm telling you, man, all these players, they have kind of a very distinct habit, you know. Everybody has that. You just need to figure out what is the habit.
That's right. What do you think? Is this going to go plus 60 minutes? Or is TSM gearing up for the push now?
It's a Medusa against a PL. I look at the Aether Remnant, the pre-casting.
Yeah, that's right. They know. They know. Armel has BKB now, Winter. He's got BKB, he's got a Lincoln's. So you can see they're throwing PL illusions here. There's going to be a good jump. Oh, they're going to look for the play. No! Armel! He only caught the illusion somehow. What in the world? How has that happened? And now Kasane, he's free to go in. Puppey's going to be caught out. Tomato, he blows him out of the water as they have managed to at least get through the mana pool of Kasane, but they need actually someone to go in and do the damage. That's FBZ's job. He's got at least the first life off the Dusa, and all TSM have to show for it is only going to be that, but the cast on the Aether Remnant into the Hex. But this Armel, his Magnus, he's tanky enough. Yes, for now, receives a save courtesy of the disruption, but stunned up, he looked into the eyes of Kasane, turned into stone and killed off. Kasane, though, once again burned up his mana pool as Tomato trying to cover him here has done a great job. These PL illusions making life difficult, but Bryle and TSM have now claimed their second full lane of barracks.
Yep, Medusa has the cheese right now. Consume the cheese.
There's no buyback either. Bryle taken down, Winter. Or sorry, make that not Bryle. Make that Armel taken down.
I don't see how they can defend this Rex, you know. Like they have to just try to spam and hope for the best, burn the Medusa's mana. They need to disrupt the Medusa.
They do. Disruption ready in another second. They need to find the Medusa or one of her own illusions. They're trying their best here. The Manta-style illusions from the Shadow Demon not getting any bites here on that bait, and instead TSM, they're going to be happy with the Megas. I don't know if they know there's no buyback on this mag. I mean, he is close. Winter, oh no! FBZ has buyback though. Puppey tried to save him with the Hand of God. That was already committed. Disruption save used defensively. They don't have that now for the Deuce, but the buyback from FBZ is going to send TSM back off the high ground for now. I'm sure they're eager to make another jump at this, especially Bryle, who wants Puppey. Oh, so does Tomato in with the Scythe device. Will be able to find the kill behind the tier 4 towers. It's another die back there as Crystal might be next if he's not too careful. Eager to try and fight against the techies as FBZ lets whirl the chakrams, finds a kill. That's an insta buyback here. So TSM, they're at risk of maybe throwing this as well if they are not too careful. Buybacks for buybacks as now Puppey's got buyback with the assist gold. They've also got Armel back in 30 seconds here. Armel being bent back. Remember, Winter, there is no more Aegis. This Divine Rapier in the hands of the Deusa as Tomato wants to get this big kill onto at least the Shadow Demon, able to save himself for now, but Tomato relentless will find his man as Chrysalis doing his best against these Deusas, but there's just nothing they can do. That's the dieback now on FBZ as Tomato is cleaving through him. He's just got too much damage, Winter. Armel back alive. We'll see
Get
what
him
he can
into the fountain.
What can he do? They need a skewer back into the fountain. That's the Ninja Gear active. Armel trying to sneak around in these fights. Kasane, though, ripping through your buildings. It's the Megas as well, getting the work done. That's a big RP. They need a little bit more damage. Shimano, he's taken down. 3 buybacks from TSM. They're committing for this one hard, though. Oh, but they've caught Crystallis, and that could be it. Gets off at least the Doppelganger, but they found the right one off the Hex. Tomato popping off. Crystallis fires back immediately, but they need to do something. The throne going down. The Yule Scepter used aggressively there onto the Magnus, preventing him from doing anything at all as the damage from TSM is overwhelming. They take down the throne. They will be able to draw 1-1 here versus Team Secret.
What a seesaw of a game, man. Like just going back and